All right, good morning, welcome. Please meet me standing at the top of the mat. If you have a strap or belt, we'll start with it from the get-go. Today's vision is to work shoulder mobility, hip mobility, and just a little bit of everything. So once you have your belt or strap, see if you can just stand comfortably and have the strap wider than your body. And then we're going to tuck the tail, belly in, inhale, lift, and exhale, bring it back. Inhale and exhale. And maybe you don't even superimpose any breath onto it. And continue with that 10 breaths. Okay, I just muted everyone again. All right, next time you're in the front, stay. Either keep that width or purposefully make it slightly narrower. Tuck the tail, bellies in, inhale, lift, and exhale, widen. Keep bringing it through. It's as though, and we actually are, lubricating the shoulder girdle. So make sure the rest of the body, like your spine and your pelvis, isn't trying to go with it. So keep everything still. And we're inviting our shoulders to be shoulders and our hips to be hips. And on the last one, slowly bring it in a little bit. Okay, bring it in a little bit. And last set, lift up, inhale. And chances are at the top, you may not be able to go back. Stay there. Instead of arching the back to get it, just stay there and maybe you bend the top elbow. Keep the tail under. Breath is steady. Good. And then other side. If ever you want homework, just do this about 2 to 3 minutes a day, or whenever you feel you need shoulder love, bring this in, yeah? And that is it for now. Return to center. You can put the strap somewhere close by, but we won't need it for another 30 or so minutes. Please meet me standing at the top of the mat. Shake out your hands a little bit. Press the feet down, bring the palms to touch. Exhale, press down as we inhale. Hug the calves, hug the thighs, tail under. Lift the chest. Inhale, crown is tall. Exhale, widen the shoulders, bring the ribs back, tail under, all 10 toes down. Notice how you feel. Inhale into the front of the heart. Keep it lifted as we exhale. Inhale into the front and sides of the heart. Exhale. Front, sides, back of lungs, inhale. Exhale. One Om, please. Inhale, fill up. Rest the hands by your side. Sun salutation A. Inhale, stretch the hands up, eyes up. Exhale, fold. Touch the earth, look at your legs. Inhale, straighten the elbows, eyes forward. Exhale, feet are back, bend the elbows, lower the body down. Exhale, flex the feet, downward facing dog. Stand on the entire foot. You notice you have heels, you have ball mounds, and you have 10 toes. Notice you have 10 finger pads, knuckles, and base of the wrist. Invite the body to be long. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tail slightly. Option 1, stay put. Option 2, shrug the shoulders more and shrug the shoulders less. So again, we learn to lubricate the shoulders in different positions. Next time you're shrugging your shoulders and you feel you're at your tallest, stay there and breathe into the back of the lungs. I'm about to push play on the playlist if any of you want to listen to it. Okay. And then, yeah, just push play. Okay. From downward facing, bend the knees and look forward. Inhale, we're at the top of the mat. Eyes are forward. Exhale, fold it down. Stand up. Inhale, hands overhead. Look at your thumbs. Exhale. Fold. I love this whole playlist. Inhale, we prepare. Eyes are forward. Chaturanga. Exhale, lower it. Flex the feet, offer the hips high. Option 1, we stay. Option 2, inhale, lift the heels, shift them to the right, exhale. See if you can stay or come to the left fingertips, hollow out the armpit and lengthen through the whole left side body. Eventually the palms are down, inhale, lift the heels, exhale, heels to the left. We're on the right fingertips, hollow out the armpit, lengthen through the whole right side, breath is steady. Good. Return to center, inhale, notice both side bodies long. Bend the knees, eyes are forward. Inhale, we're at the top of the mat. Look forward. Exhale, fold the body down. Stand up. Inhale, reach the hands up. Elbows down. Inhale, we open the heart over the thumbs, look forward. Exhale, strengthen the body. Bone to chin, lengthen. Lengthen the entire back plane of the body. 5 breaths. You can stay or lift the heels up. Inhale. Keep the heels lifted. Bend your knees significantly, at which point you can round your upper back a little bit. Lift the hips way higher. So inflate the whole back plane of the body. Back of the neck is long. And exhale. Invite the legs to straighten. Heels are down. Toes are up. Look towards the heels. You cannot see them. You see the arches of your feet are lifted. They're not flat. 2 more breaths. I'm going to turn the music down. And breath is steady. Mm-hmm. All right. Bend your knees significantly as we exhale. Inhale, walk, step, jump. We're at the top of the mat. Exhale, fold the body down. Stand up. Inhale. Bend the knees. Inhale, hands high, eyes up. Exhale, touch the floor, straighten the legs. Inhale, straighten the elbows, look forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, jump. Arch the spine, eyes up. Exhale, hips are back. Right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, touch the floor. Step back to open, eyes up. So we close, hips back. Left foot. Inhale, step to right. Earth, step back to lower. We close. Option 1, stay as you are. Option 2, shorten your stance a tiny bit and then lift the right leg back. Invite the leg to bring the whole torso back. Stay or stack the hips. Some people bend the top leg. Anything at all you need. Today I feel like coming up to my fingertips and being still. Other days I keep the palm down and you can make circles with the hip. With the knee. 2 more breaths your way. The leg can straighten if it's bent. Inhale. Exhale, square the hips, invite the leg down. Second side. Inhale, lift the left leg back and up. Stay there, bend the top knee. Exhale, bring it down. Bend both knees, eyes are forward. Inhale, we're at the top of the mat. Look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise the arms up. Look, chair pose. And exhale, Samasthiti. Okay, so the audio is messing up. Okay. Number 2, please bend the knees. Look up. Is that better? Yeah. Exhale, fold it down, touch the earth, look at your legs. Inhale, prepare and look forward. Exhale, bring everything back, bend the elbows, lower it down. Inhale, we open, eyes are up. Exhale, bring everything back. Right foot forward, inhale, warrior 1, knee is bent, hands are up, look up. Exhale, touch the floor, keep going, chaturanga, low push up. Inhale, open. Exhale, close, bring it back. Left foot, inhale, step the left foot forward, bring the hands up, look up. Exhale, touch the floor, chaturanga, low push up. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we close. Please stay in downward facing. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, bring the elbows and the forearms down, please. Palms are down. Bring the tail under, fill up the back plane of the body. Option 1, this is it. Actually, just stay here and sink the chest down. Can you make sure that never happens when you're weight bearing? Instead, bring the chest away from the floor a little bit, widen the shoulders out. Maintain that, tuck the toes, stay or walk the hips in, feet in. Feel free to lift one or both legs. And I'm gonna come over and hang out and see what's going on. Nice, Erica and Katie. And if you're lifting the leg, look towards the wrist line, somewhere over there where your wrist, and see how that feels. Whatever leg is lifting, just remember, all good. Just remember what leg is lifting, so on the other side, you lift the other leg, yeah? Meet me in downward facing, please. Both knees bend. Inhale, jump, step, walk to the top of the mat, look forward. Exhale, fold the body down. Chair pose, knees bend. Inhale, hands rise, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Last one, bend the knees. Inhale, hands are up, eyes are up. Exhale, touch the earth, straighten the legs, look at your legs. Inhale, power up your palms down, look forward. Exhale, feet back, bend the elbows. Inhale, slide onto the tops of the feet, widen the heart, look up. Exhale, downward facing back. Right foot steps. Inhale, bend the knee, hands up, warrior 1. Exhale, touch the floor, step back to lower. Inhale, onto the tops of the feet, eyes up. Exhale, everything back. Left foot, inhale, step, knees bent, hands are up, look up. Exhale, step back, touch the floor, lower down. Inhale, the eyes open up. Exhale, the thighs widen back. 5 breaths. Stay or bring the elbows down. Lift your leg up and then pause, switch it up. So now it's your second favorite leg that's up. Do your thing, I'll come hang out. All good, Erica. It was just a strong lift. Yep. And engage the feet at the top. Rivka, as much as you're kicking the right leg, lift the left. So the left thigh, yep, much better. And invite the ribs to move with the action. So it's not just coming from the thighs and the legs, but the ribs now stack over the elbows. All right, let's return please to downward facing. Bend the knees, eyes are forward. Inhale, float to the top. Exhale, fold it down, look at your legs. Bend both knees, inhale, hands high. Exhale, rest it. All right, let's balance, please. Your feet can be slightly apart. I'll cover this up. Your feet can be apart. We're going towards a chair pose. Please bend the knees, hands are up, inhale. Bend the knees way more, so it's as though there was a box behind you that's 18 inches high, and you're sitting on it. Bring the knees back, lift the toes, look forward. Keep everything. Now the arms are parallel to the floor. Rest the wrists. Remember Karate Kid? Can you press the right foot down, lift the left heel up? Stay or start lifting the left knee up as though you're a Karate Kid. Some people stay put, very elegant and regal with a twisted left ankle. Others will start widening the arms to a T, shifting the left leg back towards a warrior 3. You have 5 more breaths. Stay put or move in and out of that. And I will face you. Another version, if you want to work a little bit different mobility, would be what's called a dragon squat. So from warrior 3, the knee touches your calf. Maybe you allow the foot to go to the side as though your elbow or shoulder would touch the floor. If you need a number, we have 2 more breaths. All of us are about to meet in a crescent. So pretend if your foot is forward, inhale, everyone meets in a warrior 3. Take your time. Land the left foot back. You can touch the floor. Widen the right foot to the right. If not there already, bend the front knee. Inhale, lift the back thigh. Hands are parallel to the floor. Zipper the belly off the thighs and lift everything up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee. The back thigh wants to fall asleep. Keep it awake. Feel free to bend the left elbow, hand on the elbow. Inhale, rise the elbow high. Exhale, ears are back. 5 breaths, any right arm you want. Back knee down, exhale, rest, point the toes. You can shorten your stance so the heel is directly underneath the knee, and drop the right hip down. Zipper up the belly. So we're stretching the whole front left thigh. Option 1, stay there, press the right foot down, drag the left hip forward, engage the left glute, lift up. Option 2, start leaning more and more back with the kidneys, with the ribs, with the ears. If you're very intense, touch your thigh, tuck your chin. Good. Back off a little bit, inhale. Stay or get longer in your stance. Hands can stay on the thighs. Keep the tail underneath you. Hands high, inhale. Option 1, any arms at all that you want. Option 2, bend the elbows in front of you. Opposite elbow in front, left elbow in front. Offer the elbows forward over the knees, up beyond your chin, and forearms parallel to your forehead. Look to the ceiling. Centered, inhale. Frame your leg, exhale. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, widen your buttocks back, look forward. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, walk your hands further forward. Lengthen, air out the front upper body, the back body. As though like your shirt is super, like you just washed it and you want to dry it out, and you hang it to dry from the shoulders to the hips. Lengthen that space. Some of us stay here getting long in the front and back planes of the body. Others want to include the IT band a little bit. If that's you, bring the hands towards you a little bit so they're at knee level or closer, and the right foot crosses to the left long edge of the mat. Bring the hands onto the mat or at the to a diagonal on the right. Look towards your right thigh, widen the right hip down. Inhale, lift the left hips forward. Stay or exhale, bend the elbows. Whatever version you're doing, press the right heel down, engage the right quad, top of the knee, and widen the right buttocks back. Good. Inhale, meet me centered. Exhale, return the foot towards the right. We lunge, bend the front knee. Bring both hands inside of the foot, widen the right foot to the right. Option 1, this is it. Engage your left glute so you're stretching the front of the left hip. Stay or bring your elbows forward, any version of lizard that you know that is not collapsed. I love this woman singing. This is one of those songs that's on repeat nonstop. It's like I can hear she's singing from the base of her heart, which makes me really happy. Option 1, please stay as you are. I'm just going to shift my orientation so you can see. Option 2, widen your right foot off of the mat, toes at a diagonal, knee at a diagonal. Widen onto the right razor side of the foot, pinky toe side of the foot. Scoop the tail belly in, inhale. Exhale, press the thigh away. The thigh resists and you lean back with the ribs, the shoulders, and the ears. Some of us want to include the back leg. If you choose to bend the back knee, do it. Reach for the foot, the ankle, the shin, somewhere over there. Widen the thigh, widen the foot back, shoulder on the socket. Ears parallel to the earth, no fists. Good. Slowly back off and return towards a very tall, comfortable lizard. Stay as you are. I'm going to shift my orientation. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, look at the left long edge of the mat. Rise to the center, walk left, and keep walking left. Squat and sit onto your seat. The whole seat is down. The right leg is straight. Flex the foot. Option 1, super regal, elegant, and stable. Make sure your left buttocks is down. That might mean widening the left foot or bringing it further forward. Some people want to fold slightly. Others want to side body stretch. Anything at all you want with your left knee up, your right leg straight. Let's say 8 breaths. Some people want to work mobility. If that's you, rise up, meet me in a half squat. Stay as you are, make it really pretty. Any mudras you want. Others want to lift up. Stay or inhale, straighten both legs. Stand. Exhale, opposite leg, right knee is bent. Keep the left toes up. Inhale, lift. Exhale it back. If you're in a gym, you would possibly have a kettlebell in front and keep your shoulders over your hips. If you were super mega intense, you'd have a barbell behind you and keep the shoulders over the hips. Whatever helps you envision a tall body. Next time the left knee is bent, stay and look right. You can use your hands or not. Return to the lunge we just came from. Frame the leg. Exhale, back knee is down. Get long. So as we press the hands down, can you lift the back knee and slide the knee further back? Point the toes. Stay or straighten the front leg as well. Any version. 8 breaths. Yeah, so today, we're working the whole body with the whole body. I'd also like to have a focus on left, or let's call it hip flexor, the front of the left hip stretch in most poses. So that's why I'm cueing the back leg first today. Good. Breath is steady, legs are engaged. Imagine that your hands don't carry much more weight. Sometimes I pretend I'm holding someone's hands behind me. Or if you had stall bars, those things, you could reach back for them. Touch the floor, shorten your stance towards a comfortable lunge. Inhale, back off a little bit. Exhale, back off a lot. Make a footprint. Tuck the back toes. Make sure you're on the whole mat, by the way. Rearrange yourself. Tuck the back toes, lift up. Inhale, crescent, where we came from. Exhale, warrior 2. Any arms you want. Straight legs, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Right hand to the shin, ankle or toe. Keep the feet down, keep the right hand down. Lift the chest so much there's no weight on your hand. It's just something that you have. It's just your arm. Do what you want with the top arm. You can reach over the ear if you're looking for a side body stretch. Engage your right quad, top of the knee. Square down, exhale. You can micro bend the front knee, frame the legs, shorten the stance. We're moving towards revolved triangle. Straighten the legs, widen the right buttocks back. Left hand stays under the left shoulder, right hand, right waist. You could be on your fingertips. Inhale, head forward over the short edge of the mat, and exhale, stack the shoulders. Any right arm. Side angle, exhale, frame the leg, bend the front knee, left arm over your ear. Breath is steady. If ever you prefer, your elbow can be on the thigh or the hand can be inside of the foot. Some people like to bind. We have 8 breaths. Some people stay. If you're bound, you can move towards bird of paradise. Step the left foot forward, inhale. Exhale, no movement. Inhale, stand up. The right knee rises towards your ear. Stay or straighten the leg. Any right arm, any left leg you want. Take your time. Sometimes if you're in a side angle, what's it called, bird of paradise, you could stay bound and find a bound half moon on your way back into the side angle. Those of us who've been in side angle, please touch the floor, left hand to the left long edge of the mat. Inhale, lift the back heel up. You can point and flex a few times. Keep the left hand under the shoulder, left heel back, right hand, right waist. Inhale, lift the thighs, lift the upper body, rotate the chest up, right arm high. Stay or open the arm more. I'm going to switch orientations. Some of us stay as we are. Others spin, so all 10 toes face the long edge of the mat. Top arm can be over your ear or over your head. Head is over your ear would be side stretch. Feel free to take the elevator down. Sometimes you can rest your arm on your knee. Feel free to have your belly and your knee on the same level, or dome out your upper side ribs. Last 5 breaths. Some of us stay, others move towards a side plank. Any variation with your left hand down, left leg down. Do what works for you. Vinyasa, meet me in a plank. Inhale, stay in a plank until you feel stable and centered and present. Once that is true, meet me on your belly. Exhale, lower it down. Rest. Arms are to a T. Please bend your right knee. Right hand under right shoulder, look right. Stay or spin. You can roll over, rest your ear on the ground, press the right hand down. Inhale, lift and shift, rest. Breath is steady. Any right arm you want. I went rock climbing yesterday, so everything feels like I'm working more shoulders and chest on purpose. Breathe into the front of the chest and invite the back body to settle. All right, let's return. If the arm has moved, reach to the ceiling, inhale, touch the floor, exhale, belly time. Rest. Keep the arms to a T, left hand under left shoulder, bend the left knee, look left. Stay or roll over, press the left foot underneath, left hand down. Inhale, lift the chest and widen. Any left arm at all that you choose is fine. Breath is steady. From the center of the chest to the right shoulder, inhale, breathe integrity there. From the right shoulder to the top shoulder, widen collarbones. Good. Left arm can reach up. Exhale, touch earth. Rest on your belly. Bring the hands under the shoulders and slide it back more. Lengthen your legs. Press the pubic bone down. No weight on the hands, but the hands stay down. Inhale, lift the shoulders up, back, and down. Option 1, stay here. Engage your glutes so your pubic bone stays down. 2 more breaths, stay, or inhale, lift, press the hands more, like 50%, shoulders up, back, and down. Engage the left and the right side of your spine. And last one, stay, or slide it so far forward you find a very elegant upward facing, purposeful, lift the thighs. Downward facing. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips. You have 5 breaths to do anything at all your body wants. I'll come hang out with you. Feel free to rest on the knees. Feel free to bring the elbows down. Feel free to lift one or both legs. Nice, Erica. Yeah. This looks good. Change nothing. Good. And if you're in down dog, keep lifting out of the wrists. So make sure the hips are high, the legs have more weight. Good. All right. From downward facing, bend the knees, eyes are forward. Inhale, walk, step, jump. We're at the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees enough that you can widen your feet hip distance. And there's about 2 hands in between your feet. Grab the big toes, belly is in. Inhale, prepare. You can keep your knees bent. Exhale, fold. Bend the elbows back towards your calves so your arms are touching the outside edges of your legs. Stay or start straightening the legs or bringing more weight to the toes, widening. Spin the thighs in towards each other, back behind you, and then apart so the sitting bones widen. Belly is in, ribs are long. Good. Keep what you have, just bend the knees a lot. Look forward of the toes. Release the hands onto the fingertips, tuck the chin. Inhale, rise up 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. All right, let's side body stretch. Stay as you are, facing where you are, but I'll face you. See if you can have at least a hip distance apart. That's 2 feet apart. That's 1 of your feet apart. Bring the hands up. Bring the tail underneath you and the ribs back. Hold on to the right wrist. Inhale, lift up. Keep the tail under and exhale, side stretch. Can you lift your armpit really high away from the hip and then ears back? The top hand, for you it's the right hand. Imagine there's a wall nearby and you're pressing the wall away from you. Return, inhale. Exhale, switch your grip. Again, reset the tail, reset the ribs. Inhale, lift. Extend through the shoulder girdle. And exhale, side stretch. Invite yourself to yawn or for your voice to sound like you're about to yawn. Good. Inhale, centered. Exhale, let it go. Your feet are already exactly where you need them. The left foot's on the left, correct? Please bend the knees. Inhale, hands are forward. Again, imagine there's an 18-inch box behind you and you sit. If you were shorter, then it would be a 16-inch box. Look towards your toes. Bring the knees so far back, your toes lift. Ground your tail down as though you had another limb and it's grounded down. Press the left foot down, rest your wrists. Stay or start lifting the right heel, right knee up. And now we have a twisted right ankle. You can stay or start shifting towards a warrior 3. You can stay put for 5, or you come in and out, testing your balance, playing with the moment. I'll give you a front view. Some of us from warrior 3, the top knee, the right knee will touch your calf. You could stay. Others come and go. Maybe you start finding a dragon squat where the foot goes out to the left as though your elbow or your shoulder would touch the ground. Okay? Next time we're ready, all of us will meet in a warrior 3. Inhale, take over your space. Exhale, feel free to touch the floor, set up for a lunge. Lift the back thigh, back body up, tuck the tail. Inhale, zipper your belly off the thighs, hands are up all the way. Exhale, bend the right elbow. Inhale, the elbow rises into the hand. Exhale, the ears go back. Any left arm you want. Good. Back knee down, please. Exhale, double 90s. You can rest the hands. You can reset, point the back toes. Make sure the knees directly underneath the hip and the knees directly above the ankle. Tuck the tail and engage the right glute so the whole front hip can be supported. Hands on the thighs, look forward. Inhale, how tall is your upper body? Keep it tall. Exhale, stay or tuck more. Some people tuck the chin as well. It's as though you're going to drag your right knee forward, your left foot back. Good. Back off. Stay or get longer in your stance. Notice what it's like to be as you are, and then notice what happens when you engage your right glute. Bring the shoulders back, hands up, inhale. Any arms at all that you want. Some of us bend the elbows in front of us, opposite elbow on top, right elbow on top. Inhale, elbows forward of the knees, up beyond your nose, and then the arms are parallel to the sky or to the ceiling, just like your forehead. Inhale to center, frame the leg, straighten the front leg, belly in, widen your sitting bones back, lengthen your chest forward, engage the front foot. Some of us stay super elegant and stable. Others want to lengthen the space a little bit, walk your hands forward. Work more lengthening the spine, lengthening the breath. The back of the neck is long. If you tuck your chin and look towards your right knee and right hip, are they in the same line? There's a tendency for the right hip to sway to this right. Can you keep the right hip back so it's in the same line as your ankle? Good. Slowly, let's back off. Inhale, lunge. And exhale, bring both hands inside of the foot, lizard. Notice again the tendency, whatever tendency you have, can you engage your right glute? Stay or walk it forward. Some people come to the elbows. Stay or widen the left foot to the left hand to the thigh. Come up to the razor side of the foot, lift the big toe off the mat. Press the left hand into the thigh. Inhale, scoop the tail. Exhale, offer the thigh away from you. The thigh resists. Bring the shoulders, ears, and throat back. The back leg can bend. Anything at all you need, 5 breaths. Good. Return where you came from. Inhale, a very tall, comfortable lizard. Lift the back knee. Stay as you are. Look right. Look at the whole long edge of the mat. Walk your hands to the right long edge of the mat. Inhale, walk it. And exhale, bend the right knee. Rest. Widen your right foot enough that your right buttocks feels included. Stay or walk your hands forward. Stay or side stretch. You can lift the right arm over your ear. Engage the leg. Sometimes I pretend I'm going to stand up and stay here for 8 breaths. Other times we prepare to stand up, so come up to a lunge. Same thing, or this time you can make a footprint and do side to side squats. So you stay quite low and you're working a lot more the inner pelvis, the inner hips. And again, keep the chest back. You have 3 more breaths. Next time the right knee is bent, stay there and look left. Retrace your steps, use your hands or don't. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, we are lunging. Widen your left foot to the left, rest the right knee down on the right side of the mat. Point the toes. Inhale, lengthen. Actually, don't. Make a footprint, lengthen the right knee back more, then lengthen. So what I want is for us to start working the back leg a little bit more. I'm aware that we're capable of sliding the left leg forward, but before that, can you slide the right leg back? That will bring a lot more into the hip flexor, and some of us will start noticing the psoas, which technically goes from your pubic bone, your pelvis, to your hip. It goes up through the spine and it connects to the ribs. So it's a postural muscle. And if it gets tight or chronically shortened, as in a seated posture, then our posture tends to be pulled forward like this, right? So gradually, if we can start lengthening this, right, we could start being upright a little bit more, carrying ourselves with a little bit more length. Please back off. Inhale a little bit. Exhale a lot. Make a comfortable footprint. Make sure both legs are on your mat. Reset. Lift the back knee. Crescent lunge. Inhale, lift. Warrior 2. Exhale. Any arms you want. Triangle. Inhale, straighten the leg. You can shorten your stance. Arms to a T. Exhale, left hand slides to the shin, ankle, or toe. Widen the right buttocks back. Keep the tail under and zipper up the body. Look to your right. Engage your legs. Revolve your triangle. Exhale, look down, frame the leg. You can shorten your stance and widen it a little bit to the left. Right fingertips on the floor, left hand to the waist. Inhale, usher your heart forward of your big toe. Stay or exhale, rotate, left arm is high. Keep widening your left buttocks back, right ribs forward. Frame the leg, exhale, bend the front knee, side angle. Inhale, right hand, right waist. Stay or extend it over your ear. Some people want the elbow on the thigh. Others, the hand inside of the foot. We have 8 breaths. Some people bird of paradise. If you want to bind, go for it. Inhale, set yourself up. Step the right foot forward. Exhale, no movement. Inhale, lift up. Left knee up. You can stay or do anything you want with the left leg, right arm. Take your time. Whenever it's time to come out, you would do a bound half moon or not. Both hands down, back heel up. Widen the left leg to the left hand to the waist. Inhale, lift the thighs, lift the back plane of the body, air out, open the left arm. You could be quite linear and straight up. You could be quite curvilinear and usher the head away from the knee, away from the left knee. Stay as you are. Some of us who are in a straight line will stay there or start shifting all 10 toes to the long edge of the mat. Keep the right shoulder in the socket. Feel free to lower the right thigh down, right hip down. but don't fall down. If ever you needed to, you could lift up at will. The belly and the knee are in the same line, stay, or curve it up. Last 5 breaths, stay, or set yourself up for any variation of side plank. Right knee is down, right hand is down, right foot is down, any left leg you want, any left arm you want. Good. Please meet me in a plank. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, belly time. Lengthen your right leg, lengthen your left leg. Rest your hands by your thighs. Press the pubic bone down. Press the hands and pubic bone down. Everything else lifts up. Inhale. Good. Notice the shoulders can widen way back. The left and the right of the spine, engage those muscles. The glutes, engage them down towards the heels. The heels lift them up higher than the calves, higher than the thighs. And exhale, rest. Arms are to a T. Look left. Left knee bends towards a half frog position. Some of us stay here. The left leg can be higher or lower, closer to you, further from you. Some people like to straighten the left leg. Stay or up dog the upper body. 5 breaths. It's whatever suits you and gently coaxes the inner hip to release a little bit or to just breathe. I love this whole playlist. This is what I'm writing to. I'm writing 1,000 words a day until further notice. And this is a playlist that keeps me motivated. Slowly back off a little bit. Inhale, back off a lot. If the leg is straight, bend it. If it's bent, return to neutral. Notice left, notice right. All right, slowly let's reset. This one's slightly different. Let's call this one flying cobra. Bring the hands by your thighs. Get your legs as long as possible, pubic bone down. Good. All right, please keep your feet down as though someone who cares for you is standing on your feet or just holding them down for you, or they're underneath something very heavy. Okay, so keep your tail down, mermaid tail down, hands down, pubic bone down. Inhale, the head lifts, the shoulders lift, the ribs lift, everything else lifts. Stay or hold on to your hamstrings, hold on to the thighs, help yourself up. Remember, someone very heavy is standing on your feet. They don't stand up. Good. Stay, or your powerful hamstrings now engage, and you can bend the knees. Hold on to the feet. Press back. 5 breaths. So it's coming from a strengths-based approach. Imagine you're making a throne for someone to sit on you, and they sit on your feet. Exhale, lower a little bit, stay bound. Lower a lot, stay bound. Lower all the way down, stay bound. Release the bind. Reset. Arms to a T. Look right. Right knee to your right elbow, half frog. Again, play with how high or how low your leg is. Once you have it where you want it, play with how far the knee is away from you. Sometimes you can get more of the inner thigh down without noticing or without trying, you know. Feel free to straighten the right leg or not. Stay or up dog the upper body. Engage the left glute. So when we engage the back plane of the body, the front plane of the body can lengthen. When we engage the front body, the back body can lengthen. It's called reciprocal inhibition. So if we engage the glutes, the hip flexors, the front of the hips can stretch a little bit more, right, from a supported perspective, rather than just pulling joints. Slowly, please return the belly down, rest the head down. If the leg is straight, bend it. If it's bent, return to center. Inhale. You can dance a little bit. You can shake it out a little bit. All right, similar concept, but now we'll keep adding on, yeah? You can bring your hands by your thighs, someone really heavy sitting on your feet, belly in, pubic bone down. Inhale, lift everything but the lower body and the hands. Hold on to the thighs. You can bend the legs, hold on to the heels. Inhale, rise. Now lift up as high as you possibly can in a comfortable way. Stay, point the toes. The legs are crazy engaged. They don't move anymore, even though we let go. Hold on to the hamstrings, lift. Bring the hands down, keep the knees bent. Inhale, lift. Keep the knees bent. And upward facing. Let the feet go. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, back off. Meet me on all fours, maybe towards child's pose. 5 breaths. So there is child's pose, you know, where the chest is down, the forehead is down, and the arms are forward. There's also embryo pose, where you can rest your hands by your feet. That helps bring, when the hands are next to the hip, the feet, what happens is that the shoulders can drop more. Another way to say that is if there was tension that was gripping somewhere between your shoulder and your spine. Right now, you've created a support where now you can clear it up. It's as though there was a congestion in DuPont Circle and it just got cleared up. And so energy can flow very freely. All right, hands forward, inhale. Stay in child's pose. Please know we're gonna undulate towards a cat, an angry cat. Keep the toes pointed, tuck the tail, belly in, inhale, round up towards the ceiling, shoulders widen down, it's called protraction, and exhale, soften the heart. You can separate the knees if they're not separate already. All right, let's keep using the length, yeah? Meet me in child's pose with your feet apart, knees apart. Undulate, inhale, very angry cat, lighter on the hands, taller in the upper back, and exhale, lower the heart, widen the sitting area, look up, heels back, hips back. You have 3 more. Basically, we're going from child's pose to angry cat to cow to child's pose. You can move as slowly as you need. If there's ever something that the body gravitates towards that's different than what I'm offering, please do what you need. And understand I'm just offering an outline, a template. Good. Eventually, we find center. Hands to the hips. Keep the feet apart, the heels directly behind the knees. Tuck the tail slightly, belly in, inhale. Keep the buttocks over the knees. Look towards your belly button. Inhale, lift your belly button up towards you. Lift the heart up towards you. Exhale, right shoulder down, left shoulder down. Lift the chin, inhale. Stay or explore, 5 breaths. Nice, nice, Rachel. Yeah, this is good. 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 Erica, stay as you are. Lengthen your whole left side. So the left side is getting shorter than the right. Yeah, this looks really good, you all. Tracy, left shoulder back more. There, that would be center. Good. And slowly we back off a little bit. Inhale, and back off a lot. Exhale, rest the hips back. Tuck the chin, tuck the tail around the spine. Notice how you feel. Good. Second and last set. Inhale, we rise. All of you look really good. A few of you are doing some side stuff. Let me show you from the front. So some of us, it looks like we're doing this. Do you see how one side is shorter? If there's something in front of you, make sure you're doing that. So that's what I meant when for some of us, I said lengthen your left side. Okay. Option 1, do the same thing you just did. Option 2, bring the hands behind your back. It could be fists. It could be palms. and they can be as high as useful. Everything else remains the same. Bring the tail underbelly in. Inhale, zipper up the front body, widen the shoulders back, elbows back, lift the chin off your chest, inhale, and exhale, bring the back of the head parallel to the floor and then down. If your hands are behind your back, that spot that your fingers or your hands are touching, lift right there, as though it's a kickstand that you're creating for yourself. This is beautiful. Yeah, if you have any other expression, please feel free to do it. This looks good, Erica. Christy, bring the elbows back. Katie, bring the elbows back. Shoulders back. Yeah. Notice what that did. That was cool. This is beautiful. Okay, please back off a little bit. Inhale. Back off a lot. Exhale. Some people choose to stay upright, holding the knees, rounding the spine. Others want to go towards child's pose or embryo. And others notice that the head could go towards headstand. If you have been formally taught headstand and you know how to do it, feel free to come in and out of headstand. You have 10 breaths, anything at all that you need. Some of us stay put, others move into headstand. By the way, if ever you have tripod headstand, you could come in and out of crow and all of that. Breath is steady. Whatever you're doing, stay exactly as you are and notice this exact moment, this present moment. Stay with it. Good. If ever you find yourself upside down or in any position actually that feels right for you, please stay there. If you're with me, let's set up from child's pose towards all fours, angry cat. Remember, inhale, undulate, tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing. Pigeon, right leg. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to the wrist, flex the foot, and land the thigh down. If ever this doesn't feel right for you, please do figure 4, left leg on top, different leg on top. I'm just setting the timer. Tuck the back toes. Remember how we've been working this a little bit? Tuck the back toes, lift up, and then lengthen the back leg back a little bit more. Make sure the left foot's behind your left hip. Look forward, set up the right leg. Inhale, stay. Exhale, do you. We have 20 breaths. Notice what it's like to situate yourself and be fully present. And then eventually, see what it's like to engage your left glute more. You don't have to squeeze 100%, but do engage the back plane of the body so the front of the hip can stretch a little bit. Breath is steady. Good. Some of us stay, others may want to twist. Widen the right buttocks down, bellies in, lengthen up. Good. Anything at all you want with your upper body is fine. Some of us stay. We're halfway there. Others may choose to go at a diagonal or twist in the other direction. You have 10 more breaths, any version that works for you. Sometimes I press the left thigh down, lengthen up through the left waist all the way to the rib cage and armpit. Exhale, yawn a little bit. Good. Eventually, all of us are in a centered position. Whether you're forward or up is up to you. But do give yourself time to find center. When you're upright, again, notice what happens when you engage your glute. Any arms you want. That's it. That's time. Slowly, stay as you are, just back off of the pose a little bit. Widen onto your right buttocks, left leg on top. Inhale, all of us are seated. I'm going to face you. The left leg is on top. At any point, the bottom leg can straighten. Flex the feet, hands onto the soles of the feet. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, press the hands and the feet into each other. Stay or fold. You can have your fingertips forward. You can bend your elbows. Anything at all that you want. Breath is steady. Some of us stay centered. Others start exploring either direction, towards the left, towards the right. And there may be a spot that you find that you choose to stay there longer. The body will let you know. When in doubt, centered is good. Good. Stay or rise. Inhale. Knees on top of each other. Inhale, set yourself up. Again, at any point, the bottom leg can be straight. At any point, you can have something underneath you. Interlace fingers in front of the knee. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lean back, lift the chest. Ears are back. Good. Some of us stay for 5 more breaths. Others rest the right hand down. Left arm up, inhale. And exhale, side bend. Notice what it's like to bend in this direction. Lift up and notice what it's like to bend in the other direction. Find the one that works for you. Different people prefer different ones. Good. Rise it up, inhale. Hug your top leg up, inhale, make a footprint. At any point, the bottom leg can be straight. Give yourself a hug, look away from me. Belly in, inhale, lift. Exhale, look left. Widen the left rib cage back, eyes back. Any arms, any legs you want. As we twist, can you press the feet down? Inhale, sit up taller. Bring the right ribs in towards the heart up towards the left shoulder behind the base of the heart. Press the hands, lift the chest. Good. Eyes forward only, inhale. Counter twist, exhale, release a little bit, and walk your hands to the opposite side, fingertips. It's not a pose, just find something that releases your back or is like, it's a somatic movement, meaning it's responding to the whole, to the holistic. So some of us may round the back into a cat and that feels useful. Others may stay put. Good. Inhale, we rise, bring the hands back, uncross your legs, exhale, shake it out. Bring your feet as wide as your hips, so bend the knees, please. Ideally, you're using your whole mat, but Zion's using mine. Stay or allow the knees to fall to the side. Exhale here. Inhale, lift. I'm going to shift a little bit. Exhale, knees to the other side. Inhale. Exhale again. Stay or engage your right glute so your hip can lengthen. Inhale, we're centered. Exhale, other side. Keep the knees off for the hip. Man. Inhale, lift. Left side. Exhale, knees, hips, heart. Return. Inhale, up. Exhale, knees, hips, heart. Good. Return to center. Inhale. Exhale. Cross your feet in a way that's useful. Meet me on all fours. We could do cat-cow again. I'd like to offer us an additional move where we round up into cat and then soften into cow, right? We know that. Right now, this is cow. Just remember what cow is, because eventually we'll do cow, but the knees won't be on the ground. But what I mean by cow is chest down, shoulders back, okay? Please tuck the toes, widen the buttocks back, and lift up into down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, meet me in a plank. Bend the knees as though you're going to go towards a cow, but don't bring the knees down. Widen the hips back. You have 5 more breaths. Feel free to work with that undulation from down dog to cat to cow, but not really, to hips back. At any point, you can do anything else you need, of course. But it's kind of nice to add in mobility throughout, which would be like lubricating the joints and strengthening the body at its end ranges. So as high as you possibly can and as low as you can, being strong. Good. Eventually we find a pause and down dog. Left leg pigeon. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Knee to your wrist. Exhale, land. Please remember the right leg, watch it. See if you can tuck the toe and then lengthen the right leg back. That way you get a little bit higher up on your right thigh. Frame the thigh, the front thigh, and then widen your left buttocks back. Any left leg, the further it is from you, the more it's going to demand from your hips. The closer it is for you, the more stable it'll be. Do you press down, ground down, notice down. Release the hands. Widen the back. Breathe into the inside of the lungs as though like you walk into a cave and a breeze passes through. Inhale, breathe into that. Some of us stay, others start finding a diagonal or any other upper body that feels right for you. Good. The breath is steady. We're halfway there. Some of us stay, others go at a different diagonal. Keep widening the left buttocks back, lengthening the right rib cage. And then the left rib cage, if you're twisted, might want to fall a little bit. Make sure the left rib cage is away from the thigh a little bit, meaning towards the back plane of the body. The breath is steady. Centered, inhale. All of us are centered, whether we're forward or upright is up to you. Maybe you're even going back. Notice what it's like to engage your right glute. Good, you can hear the breath, it's steady. Slowly back off of the pose. Widen and sit onto your left buttocks and cross the right leg on top. I'm going to switch my position if he lets me. Double pigeon or figure 4. Right leg is on top. Flex the feet, hands to the feet. Inhale here. Exhale, press the feet and fold forward. Okay. Okay, and stay. Some of us stay put, others start exploring the diagonals or the sides. And after exploring both, maybe you find one that works for you. Or maybe you purposefully want to stay in each one the same amount of time. Do what works. Slowly rise, inhale. And let's stack the knees. Gomukhasana. This one's suckling cow pose. At any point, you can please straighten the bottom leg, yeah? Inhale, interlace the fingers in front of the knee. And exhale, lean so far back you understand why you have your hands there. Press the knees forward. Some of us stay upright. Others explore the side stretches, remember? You could keep it or bring the hands to the side and see which side makes sense for you in this moment. For me, it's to side bend over the right. But I think that was a truth on the other side too. There's something going on in my left side, so my body gravitates towards this. Good. Keep suctioning the belly back a little bit and then stretching up through the base of the, let's see, the back kidney and then up into the back of the ribs. Right around there all the way to the armpit. Oof. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hug the top knee in, make a footprint. We're moving towards twist. The bottom leg can be straight or not. You can give yourself a hug. Look away from me, right hand back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, ground the right buttocks down-ish. And look back. Some people want to twist a bit differently and rest your tricep or armpit on the thigh. Press the arm into the thigh, thigh into the arm. Inhale, lift the left rib cage up towards the heart up towards the right shoulder. Plug the right shoulder down at the base altar of the heart. Lift the base of the heart up. Ground down. Back off, inhale. Exhale, counter twist. Bring the hands to the opposite side. Fingertips round up. Any version of self-soothing that makes sense for you. Good. Maybe you round more, maybe you round less. Inhale, back off. Exhale, bring the hands behind us, feet as wide as the hips. Inhale here, let the knees fall to the right. Stay or bring the foot onto your thigh. Belly in, inhale, lift the chest. Stay and allow the leg to be heavy. Allow there to be length in the front of your hip. For you all, it will be your left front hip. Notice what it's like to engage the left glute. Good. Slowly, we can back off a little bit. Rest the foot. Lift the legs. Exhale, other side. Some of us stay, others bring the foot onto the thigh. And allow yourself to be heavy. Lift the chest. Allow the legs to be heavy. Keep lifting. Some of us lift for you it'll be the right buttocks and engage the right buttocks. Stretch the whole front of the right hip. And then keep lifting the chest so the chest doesn't feel like it needs to collapse just because you're opening up your hips. Exhale, soften a little bit. Let go of the feet. Cross the legs. Plant the palms. Meet me on all fours. Inhale. And exhale, soften the chest. We can do a few cat-cows. This is the last of it. Anything at all you need. Maybe you want to wag your tail. Any sort of serpentine, undulation, cat-cow, whatever that makes sense for you. We have 3 more breaths. And you can change orientation at any time. I'm just going to turn the music off. Good. Slowly, we all start finding rest. If you're in cat-cow, just sit back onto your heels and make room so you can lie down. Take over your mat. Belly is in. Inhale, hug the knees in. Exhale, lie down. Stay as you are. Maybe you rock side to side. Eventually, we find stillness. Inhale. And exhale, take over the mat. The right legs to the right, the left legs to the left. Situate your shoulders underneath you and allow the palms to air out. The palms face up. Notice the feet. There's tingling in the feet, the ankles and the calves. Stay with this sensation and relax. Inhale, notice the pelvis, the hips. Exhale, relax the pelvic floor. Relax any gripping on your belly, on the front hips. Inhale, belly and heart fill up. Exhale, shoulders behind us. Rest the biceps, forearms, and hands. Inhale, belly, heart, throat. Exhale, relax your jaw, forehead, four corners of the eyes, and the ears. Take rest. Slowly start bringing your body back. Wiggle your face, fingers, and toes. Make circles with the wrists and the ankles in every direction. Stretch the body long. Inhale, arms overhead. Stretch. And exhale, bend the knees. Rest on your side. Press the hands down. Inhale, meet me seated. Rise on up. Exhale, cross your legs in a way that's comfortable. Palms touch. Inhale, lift the heart up. And exhale, invite the head back over your belly button, the shoulders back over the hips, and everything in between is soft and trusting. Gradually, we are inviting the body to settle, to return to a centered place, to return to a place of integrity. And as the body does that, we get to observe, we get to watch all of this happening, and we remain as the observer. And as we do that, gradually we can watch things come and things go. Things are constantly changing. And gradually we remain stable, we remain sane, we remain present. Thank you so much for sharing your practice and being here. Namaste. Happy day. Let's see, I will stop recording.